My name's Tanner Deason. I'm here because I was diagnosed with stage 4 metastatic melanoma with a brain tumor. I found out in a razor accident in the middle of the desert about 2 years ago. We rolled it on its side. When I picked it up, I tore my right pec. When I went to the orthopedic doctor, they found I did have a tear, but I also had tumors in my armpit. When I was first diagnosed, it was pretty scary. I had, at the time, my son was only about 4.5 months old. My daughter was just turning 2. I came up here and met with Dr. Fisher, along with Dr. Barkadarian from the Neuro Institute, as well as Dr. O'Day. When I first met Dr. Fisher, we knew I already had it in my lymph nodes. I took off my shirt. I had a spot on my collarbone. He pointed at that. He's like, that's where it started. After that, we had PET scans done, found out that everything was pretty much contained in my armpit area. And after that, he ordered a brain MRI. We had a brain MRI done. I got a call from him. He wouldn't even wait over the weekend. I was sitting on the porch at the house about 7:20, 7:30, and he told me, pack a bag. You might need emergency brain surgery. The next day, we met with the whole team. We didn't do surgery that day. We waited about a week, got everything in order. Everybody was on board and went from there. And after meeting with them in neuro and finding how much of a shift I had off of my midline in my brain, Dr. Barkadarian thought that the tumor would have probably killed me within 6 months if we wouldn't have found it. So having the accident was truly, it saved my life. My wife stayed up here. We did the surgery. I saw her that night after I was out of recovery. She went home. Kids. She came and picked me up the next morning. I went home the next day, went to a neighborhood barbecue. Surgery was on a Thursday, went back to work Monday. It wasn't bad. It went well. I've got 3 plates, 8 screws. It seems like there's a little bit of a family, down even today in the infusion room, there's 4 or 5 of us all talking, and everybody knows the same doctors, the same nurses. Everybody knows, our kids' names, all of that stuff. I wouldn't go anywhere else. I think the team up here saved my life. And then I think the plan coming together between O'Day, Dr. Fisher, Dr. Barkadarian with neuro, and the whole team, they just said, hey, we've got this. Don't worry, you're gonna be okay. We had a great friend. He passed away in March, and he passed away from leukemia, and he was always the most positive outlook of anyone you could ever know. And he battled it for 10 years. He had 2 little kids, same age as my kids. The kids, they're best friends to the day. His wife texts me every day. Her and my wife are really close. Without his influence, I don't know that my outlook would have been the exact same. He was someone to look up to about the whole mess. And someone going through this, I think it's important to have someone that you can look up to. And Eric was the best at giving people that positive outlook. He would text me, and he was in 10 times worse shape than I was. And he would text me and say, hey, if there's anything you need, you've got this. We're gonna go party together. I was up here, and he texted me that Tuesday and said, hey, good luck at the doctor. And he died Wednesday morning. People's everything. People you've got around you, this place. Find people that are gonna take care of you. Trust them. I don't know that it could have been much better. Not being here, of course, would have been the best, but for what I've got, for what we're dealing with, I think it's pretty much the best place you could be.